my name is Lena and this is Diamonds and Sparkles, and in today's video we have a WIP and CHAT. This WIP and CHAT, in this WIP and CHAT I'm going to be using just not very fancy tools or anything. I'm using the trail that comes with Diamond Art Club kits, the pink tweezers that I do use pink tweezers for rounds, just to, you know, order them around and move stuff and everything. Oh, these are so crooked. Oh my god. These are so crooked because my mom worked a little bit on it and she has no experience whatsoever with diamond painting, but that's absolutely fine. And with this pen that I put right on top of the glue and now it's stuck, yeah, this pen that I got from Diamond Art Club, everything that I use is pretty standard, is nothing like really fancy, and I'm working great with it, to be honest. It's absolutely okay. So let's get working and let's go over, you know, a few details about, oh, this flew over. Yeah, let's just start basically. Okay, now with this particular kit, I'm going to be, so now let's start working. I'm going to try to fix these ones first. They're so crooked. Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, my mom worked for a little bit in this canvas with me, and she is like absolutely new into this. She had never done any diamond paintings at all, so that's why, and that's fine. I'm gonna be like trying to make them a little bit straight with that tool that is just like, yeah, they just go through the drills and they just kind of getting more into place. So yeah, let me grab my first color, which is going to be the AB. I have lately I've been doing this where I really don't enjoy working with ABs that much. So it's one of the first colors that I use whenever I go to a place, to a specific section that has ABs. I usually do the ABs first. So this canvas that I'm working on, did I tell you that already? I don't know, my memory is not the best, but the canvas that I'm working on right now is Once Upon a December by MANDIE MANZANO. This one came out a while ago, but was one of the very first Diamond Art Club kits that I purchased because Anastasia is just one of my favorite princesses. She, you know, she's not a Disney princess or anything, but I just loved it. And I loved more the fact that it was kind of, you know, inspired by a real story. And when I was really little, I actually thought that all of this was like actually real. If you have watched the movie, you know that in the movie there's this bat, Bartok, who speaks. And I honestly thought that since it was based on a true story, well, so the bat speaks here, so they must speak in real life. And I asked my mom, like, why or how or if they spoke right now, and she said, oh no, just, you know, a long time ago they used to speak, but now they don't. And I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, that I think that's really like cute, how you get to believe what you whatever you want, and somehow it makes sense. I am stucking myself too much to the canvas, but yeah, so I feel very attached to this piece in particular, and this piece was actually included, I moved you a little bit, sorry. This piece was actually included on my finishes of 2023 because one time that I was working on this, I went to my hometown oh, this is getting so stuck. I forgot that I could not use this type of tacky thing with ABs. At least I can't. I just cannot. I need to use one with wax. So I have a regular one. Yeah, I just have like a regular one with wax. This is what I'm going to be using for ABs instead of that other one. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, I went to my mom's house, and I think I already told you this, but my sister was really enjoying working on this because a few days before I went over there, she came to to my house, and she was just very entertained. And that girl just does not stay seated for longer than 15 minutes at a time, let alone doing an activity like a crafty thing. She's just not like that. She's not like that at all. So since it really surprised me that she was interested, and she spent 6 hours, I kid you not, she spent 6 hours working on this kit nonstop, and she was really enjoying it. So when I went back there to my mom's house, I took it with me because I had never seen my sister like actually liking something that was not the typical things that she liked, that she enjoyed. And so I took it because I said, well, let's work on this and whatever. And I worked with her on this, I remember very well. But I really thought that we had finished it. And that's why I just, you know, included it in my 2023 finishes. And I think I even set a date, because I said, okay, if I finish it while I was there, I must have finished it in this day, because the day before I came back, we did this and this and that. I can remember some stuff, but some other stuff I don't. Like the fact that I remembered almost like the exact date of the last day we worked on this, but I could not remember that we had actually not finished this kit. But, you know, it's absolutely fine. So when I, when I went these few last days back home, there was this family thing where, yeah, it's a big thing, but I hope it's going towards a good outcome. So yeah, I went to my hometown, and I told my sister, well, I saw the canvas. I'm jumbling on my words. I'm thinking like 20 things at the same time. So I saw the canvas, like it was rolled up in, on top of her drawer, a little drawer thing. And I told her like, oh, I want to see it. I forgot how it looked finished. And she was like, it's not finished. And I was like, what? Well, didn't we finish it? And she was like, no, but it was fine. You know, at the end, the last part that was not actually finished was not that big. It's basically just, if you can visualize like the release papers from Diamond Art Club, like the large ones. I know there are 10 by 10. And the large ones, what's the size of the large ones? 14. So the size of the large ones are 14 by 20 centimeters. That was basically the section that was left that I had not, had not worked, like any work on it. So while I was over there, I just I was showing it to my mom, and that's why we worked on it for a little while, just to introduce her to this, because she said she was quite interested, and, you know, because it's so calming and relaxing and all of that. So we worked for about, I mean, the progress that we made, I could have made in like 45 minutes, but I was with her for about 2 hours, because I was trying to explain. It's pretty simple, but she wanted to multiply like from the beginning. So, you know, can you look at this drill? It's like all over one side. She was just like very stubborn, telling me that she wanted to multiplace. So she multiplaced a lot, but it took her a very long time, because she wanted to place them like just exactly on top, like you know, perpendicular, like doing this. And whenever I do multiplacing, I do it like more on a diagonal or like on an angle. And I was trying to explain her that exactly, but she was like, it doesn't make sense, blah 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 blah. It makes more sense if you do it. And I was like, okay, be your guest. Don't trust me that I have completed. I mean, I have not completed thousands or hundreds or even a dozen, even 10, but I have more practice, of course. But, you know, it was enjoyable. And at the end, she spent a few, like, I think a couple of hours searching for canvases all over the place, like on Diamond Art Club, on Temu, on a few places. And I got her two that were, you know, just unlicensed budget kits from Temu. And of course, I tried to be ethical. We didn't get like stolen art images. We got a few mandalas and stuff. And yeah, I actually told her, like, I have one that I'm getting soon that actually I'm gonna go through that again. I mean, I'm gonna go through that. You know, it's not that big. You could work on that, and that is underwater train. And she was like, no, I don't like these images. I don't want to paint people or any of that. I just want my mandalas, because she really likes coloring mandalas. I was like, okay. And so I was like, let me try to find a place where they sell mandalas. And I was looking for you know, a company with license kits and everything. She was like, no, I'm gonna get like one very cheap just to see if I like it, because imagine that we spent all of this money and I end up not liking it. And I was like, well, if you don't like it at the end, I can do it, it's fine. And no, you just work on what you really enjoy. You don't have to work on an image that you don't. She's very stubborn. So at the end I was like, okay, I'm gonna get you I got a mandala one from Temu, and that's what we did. I followed all the steps that I always follow whenever I'm looking for a Temu, a budget kit, and they are on their way. At least I think they are. I don't remember when was the last time that I checked my email, but yeah, it was really, really cheap. And I got another one for me that is kind of related to, oh, this came out. That was kind of related to one from Temu that I got of like a cat saying, are you pooping? I think it says you have a nice ASS. And that was funny because I joke with my boyfriend, and I tell him like always whenever he goes out of the shower like naked, I go like, oh, you have a really nice butt. And that was, you know, inner jokes. It was fun, and it was cheap as well, so it's fine. If it doesn't have best quality, it's okay. It's the fun image that counts. As soon as I get those, I really want to show them to you. But yeah, that's, wow, that was a long-winded answer to a question that anyone made, but that I wanted to, you know, go over those things 12 minutes later, I guess. So that's why this piece is basically unfinished, even though I thought it was finished. And I am not going, I'm very probably gonna be finishing it today, maybe tomorrow. I hate when that happens. Oh, I hate it. I've tried everything, and you know, so far, like putting old-ish wax or keeping oldish wax in a pen and use that for ABs had been working for me, but sometimes it just rebels, and I hate that. But okay, where was I? I completely forgot. Where was I? Yes, I remember now. I actually just recorded my monthly overview, because I want to be making overviews of you know, what I did through the month regarding my diamond paintings, and what are some things that I look forward to, etc. This is only the first time that I do it, so again, it's going to be somehow a trial and error, and see what I want to include, what I don't want to include, etc, etc. So I said in that video, and I'm gonna say it again here, that I am not going to be including this towards the finishes February. If I ended up finishing it in February, which is highly likely, and I am not going to be counting this towards the finishes of 2024, which I definitely 100% I'm going to finish in 2024. I mean, we're in January 31st, at least today it is January 31st, because I included them in last year's finishes of 2023, because I thought we had finished it. So yeah, I do want to make a post review, because I believe that this is still available on the website. I am going to be checking that though, because I just want to make sure. But also, if you like your image, if you like this image and it's not longer available, or is archived or something, you know, it might be someone's unicorn. And those times when you say like, oh well, I'm never gonna get it, and you kind of like lose kind of that steam, maybe watching a review of it kind of reignites your love and your you know, all your giddiness over this canvas in particular, or just, you know, whatever canvas. So I think I'm going to be recording a post-review video. I'm going to be basing it on how I felt when I did this, like way back in August, I believe. August and then September. Because again, after starting this, I took a break of like 3 weeks because there was this unexpected travel that my boyfriend and I did. So it's a very it took a while just to say the least. It took a while for this canvas to get finished, like half a year almost, but it's okay, it's fine. At least I had actually regretted a little bit having taking this kit back home, because I you know, I wanted to work more on it, because it was a kit, it was a canvas that I really what's the word, hope to have for a very long time, ever since I saw it for the first time. So be here and working on it again when I thought I had already finished it, it's just great. It's just really great. And also, it's really funny to see the size of this canvas and to see how just a few months ago I considered this like the largest canvas that I had seen in real life, and the largest canvas that I had worked on. And this canvas is, let me check, is 51 centimeters by 76, which now I have completed 2 that are larger than this. And my next project that I start from scratch, it's going to be a 70 by 102 centimeters. So it's interesting how your perspective changes. So I'm going to try to make that review kind of combined, like what I can remember of how it felt to do this canvas back then, and how I feel about it right now. Right now that a few months have passed and that I have more experience in diamond painting. I don't know if that's like snobbish to say or something, but you know, having a little bit more experience with diamond painting, I think it makes a difference the longer you work, the longer you dedicate yourself to something, be it a hobby, a job, or you know, whatever it is. It's quite interesting. So I think that is going to be very interesting, at least in my opinion. I don't know about you, I don't know about anyone. I talk so much. Why do I talk so much? Because, well, this is a WIP and chat. What did I expect? But yeah. Okay, so, oh my god. One thing that I still need to, I still don't have in my hands, the kit that I got in a D-Stash group, Underwater Train, because I got it from someone who was in the US, and I'm not in the US, but we ordered it to our address in the US, and it's a longer process. And then this period of like winter storms, or I don't know how exactly they were called, because I don't live in the US, and there are some vocabulary words regarding specific things that I'm not familiar with, and that storm name or whatever is one of them. That was one of the reasons why it was a little bit delayed, because I remember that I got it, like I paid it in full on January 12th, and you know, it's the end of the month. It's been 3 weeks, I think. Like I paid that on January the 12th, but then the person who I bought it from could send it. Oh, what was that? Like, oh, wow, what was that kind of sigh? Oh my god. Yeah, she could deliver it to the postage to, you know, to FedEx, like only like 5 days later or something, and still then the packages were taking a long time to just be delivered and everything. And I also noticed it on the order that I got from Diamond Art Club, where I bought it, I think it wasn't the same day, if I'm not mistaken. Like my boyfriend got that for me, I think the same day, just earlier in the day. And yeah, Diamond Art Club 1 got here faster, but it took longer than previous orders had taken, just through the exact same process. So I think the weather had a lot to do on it, so it's absolutely fine. And then, you know, actually the very first day that I went back to my hometown because of this family thing that happened, the very next day, my boyfriend sent me a message and showed me a screenshot of the app of that place where we forward, you know, where we send things and they send them to us from the US. And it said like it had already arrived. And since he was alone and I was back at home, he hasn't gone to that place to pick it up yet. So it's there, but I still don't have it in my hands. But I do want to be making an unboxing and everything, because I am really, really, really excited, because it's in rounds and because it's the color palette that I recently discovered that I really enjoy, which is pinks and purples and all of those pretty colors. And I'm just so excited to work on that. And also because I know that I have 2 budget kits left, and that I have my big canvas flower delivery version 2 that I'm going to be, those are going to be my focuses on February. But you know, maybe I get tired of the budget canvases because the quality is not the best, and maybe I want to alternate instead between flower delivery and underwater train. You never know, it might happen. Yeah, so that's the update, even though you might not even know about it, but that's my update for myself, I guess, regarding that kit in particular. Oh my god, I am so tired of talking, to be honest. I just been so stressed this past few days with this family thing that happened. My entire body is tense. Everything is just, it's been really, really hard emotionally. It's been a struggle. It's been a real struggle. And when I got home, I'm getting home for today, and I leave again. I got home here at 11-ish a.m. and I'm leaving tomorrow at 3 or 4 p.m. kind of in that time frame. What was I saying? I completely forgot. What was I saying? Oh my god. Oh yeah. Actually, my idea was to come home and just rest. Rest because of all of that overwhelming emotional stress that I am still going through. But you know, I did lay in bed for about 2 hours maybe, and then I just craved diamond painting so much, because even though I had this diamond painting over there at home and I could have worked in this one, what I realized also was that I really wanted to record a video. I really wanted to do a WIP and chat in this particular canvas. I don't know what it was. I just wanted to do a WIP and chat with this canvas. And over there, I had nothing else available but this canvas. So, and you know, I record with my phone, so that could have happened, but I didn't. In my mom's house, there's not really a space to do that. The only spaces where there's like an actually like large-ish table where this canvas fits, or where I can make it fit, the lighting is just absolutely terrible. I mean, I'm not saying that I have always had the best lighting, and I'm not saying that I have the best lighting right now, but yeah, it was just dark. And I actually tried. I set everything up, like my phone. Also, I didn't have where to prop my phone. There was no way that I was going to be able to record and not have something showing that I was, you know, putting it on top of something else. And it was just, yeah, it was a whole thing, a whole thing. Oh, why does this have so many oranges? I don't know. Let's take them out. Also, that type of family stress that I'm just been going through, that's right now is less, but it's not still the best. I've had just the most terrible headaches. Is that like, is that okay to say, like, the most terrible? I guess, right? Grammar is not my thing, but I guess I'm forgiven. English is only my second language, so yeah, I'm gonna say that word. The point is, I've had the worst headaches I've ever had, and I know it's all because of stress, because I've been crying a lot. But I know it's hopefully it's a thing that is not forever, and that, yeah, needs to be dealt with. Oh, I hope that gets resolved. I mean, it's something that cannot get resolved like from one day to the next, but there's progress that can be made slowly and in a short term type of deal. So yeah, I'm starting to get a headache again. I was not having a headache, and now that I'm talking about it, I'm starting to feel like and having a headache. So I'm gonna stop talking about that. Yeah, we're gonna stop talking about that. Oh my god. What else? I think in my last WIP and chat, I talked to you about the fact that I was going to go to a job interview, that it sounded okay, and that I wanted to see how everything else went through, you know, go through the process and ask some doubts and questions that I still had. And I'm so glad that I did, because yeah, it was not a disaster, because it went well, but what they were advertising as the job was so much different than the reality. And yeah, the pay was just a joke. Honestly, it was just a joke. I have a degree, and I thought I was going to be able to apply it and be compensated fairly, and it ended up being an absolute joke. So I decided against it. Also because that same day, this thing with my family is where everything went down, basically. So I just came out of that interview, and that was it. I had to go back to my hometown. And the videos that I left, the videos that were posted from the 25th up until today, including today's video, I had already pre-recorded them, because I am a person who likes to plan ahead. So, you know, I just feel calm knowing that I am ahead of schedule, and I'm ahead of whatever goal or plan or whatever that I might have. So that felt okay. And I was actually kind of, I thought I was not going to care about the channel while this family thing was happening, but it did. I was thinking about, oh, what can I do to, also because I took my laptop over there, so I could have recorded a video, but I could have not edited it, because I forgot my charger, the charger of my laptop, and anyone close to me in my mom's house has the same type of charger. Everyone has like iPhones, that the ones that don't have the C type, you know, charging entrance, or however that's called. And so yeah, I knew that I could only use it for very essential stuff. So I knew I was not going to be able to edit in the laptop. And I actually felt a little guilty about wanting to record and wanting to do diamond painted related stuff when there were very, you know, very important things happening in my family life. But then I realized that no, you know, diamond painting is my escape, and also is the channel now. So I am still going through a pretty stressful situation, and if diamond painting helps me to feel more at ease and less anxious, and just more like warm, and sort of this feeling of embrace, yeah, I was just missing it so much. So yeah, I am also learning along with this situation and with other situations that have happened in life, but every time that something happens, of a certain magnitude, I learn a little more about being selfish, because being selfish is not wrong. Being selfish is sometimes what you need if you want to have a good mental health. And yeah, that's what I've been trying to do for the past, I don't know, like 3 years or something. But there are situations that you just, you know, even when you want to stay away, at least for me personally, I'm of course not speaking that it should be like this, but for me personally, this was a situation where I had to be there. I had to be there, and I had to do the best I could, which I did. And I am right now, I'm taking this today and tomorrow as a break, because I think the roughest part is yet to come, I think. And oh my god, I just feel, oh my god, just talking about it, even without going in detail, my back is so tense, and I started to feel so tired. Jesus, oh my god, I can't with this. I'm gonna stop talking about this, and I'm going to move to a very different topic, a happier topic, and one that has me really, really excited. And that is that as of right now, let me confirm in my laptop, because I wanna confirm it. Let's go. What is this? I have a WhatsApp message. Wait. Wait. Where am I? What was I gonna look for? Oh yes, this. Let's see. Oh my god, my internet is so slow sometimes. Is it my internet or is it my laptop? I don't know anymore. Okay, my point was that in last WIP and CHAT, I think I had 280 followers. I think. Oh my god. And if that is correct, that means that I went up 100 followers in the last week, because I have 380. Which is insane. It's insane. Oh my god, it's insane. As of January 31st, I have 380 followers. I mean, subscribers. That is just great. That is really, really cool, to be honest. And I'm telling you, I'm enjoying this so much, because I feel that I am part of something, and it's been amazing so far. But yeah, that is, oh, I didn't make much progress at this diamond painting, but it's absolutely fine. It was not my goal to finish it. And as I stated in my last WIP and CHAT, I am not forcing myself to do an hour-long WIP and CHAT every time. If it happens, it's fine. It happens. If it doesn't, it's also fine. It happens. So as I just keep working on this canvas little by little, I thank you. I'm thanking you. Oh my god, I cannot speak. I'm thanking you so much for watching, even if it's 1 or 2 people. You know, I am so grateful, and I am so happy that I am starting to feel more part of a community. And you know, it's really nice. It's really cool to have a hobby where you can make friends online and all of that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna keep doing this diamond painting probably for a few hours, and see you later.